Welcome to Azur Lane Meta. Today we're going to be doing an overview of the Microlayer Medley event and the accompanying Under the Mist event. It's going to be an abridged version because it seemed like you guys preferred that the last time I did this. So let's begin. Welcome back, guys. Like I said, we're going to be looking at the event. Most of this film footage is from Friday, which is the day that the full event became available. The update happened on Thursday, which was a mess. So check your inboxes, guys. There's a lot of gems, but most of you who are up to date in the game will already know all of the server issues that were going on. But we are being compensated for that with premium currency, so that is really neat. So the event maps A and C were available on Thursday, and I completed those, 3-starred all of them to prep for this already, and we are going to very quickly go through maps D and B so that we can get into the EX mode. Actually, it wasn't really quickly. This took a lot of hours, but we're going to speed it up for you guys so you don't have to look too much through it. It wasn't too bad. I was really worried because I heard rumors about there being sub-bosses, but the subs surface really quickly, so it's not really an issue. Anybody can actually finish them. You don't actually need anti-sub weaponry really to do anything. For most of the low-level stuff, I just ran Alabama and Gloucester. You can run kind of anything. For the higher level stuff, these are definitely not optimized fleets. I am just strictly trying to get through this as quickly as possible. I don't 3-star the B3 because I don't need to 3-star it for any reason. I will 3-star it by trying to do my daily ×3 mode throughout the event, so there's no need to waste oil on day 1 when I'm going to be really tight, as well as decrease the morale of my ships. And then, of course, we do have to complete all of the D map, but we don't have to 3-star it yet. There's no real reason. All the rewards that we would get from 3-starring it, we get from 3-starring the B map, and we can always go back later and do that later on in the event when oil is definitely not as scarce. And so we're just going to leave them at single stars so we can get straight to the SP mode. So to optimize a map, you want to make sure that on the first day that you have all A and all C done. On the day that the second part of the maps open up, you want to get all the way to SP mode. And that way you can every day log in and do B1, B2, B3, and then do SP mode. And then if you have any extra time, you can do D3 as many times as you need to grind, or however much tolerance you have. And then of course you can always, if there's certain items that you need to grind for. I think there's gold sub parts in one of the maps for this event, so definitely check that out. I love the bosses for the event here. So with that, let's get into the EX mode clear. Really quickly, guys, from editing here, just want to let you guys know that the total amount of time it took me to do this, even at 6 times speed, was 45 minutes. So rather than just put a 45-minute video of me clearing the whole event at 6 times speed, I just cut some really quick clips here before we go into the EX mode. I also wanted to add that in this event, we have now added Taiho to the general build pool. It wasn't noted in the patch notes, but they just updated the banner of the special build pool to show that she is there, and that is confirmed that Taiho is now a generally available ship. Speaking of patch notes, you also announced what's going to be in the core data shop next month, and we got a bunch of new things, including a special Squadron 831 Barracuda, as well as the Seal of the Dragons, which is a good HP item, and a couple other good items from the core shop. Have you ever wondered how I get my game footage for Azur Lane? Well, I use my computer and BlueStacks. BlueStacks is an Android emulator for PC, and it allows you to play mobile games like Azur Lane on your computer. If you're interested in an Android emulator, there are referral download links in the description under affiliates. Alright, here we are guys with the EX mode finally, and this is the team that I used with the cats I also used, and we went with the full defensive team. I tried to get a little bit greedy and tried it with one frontline Vanguard ship to get extra points, but it didn't work. As always, all of the unnecessary equips are removed from these ships, and this is not really an optimal team. This is kind of like a tanky team, but if you see here, the boss that we get emerges right at the beginning, and that health bar is actually pretty low, so you could probably gimp this with a torpedo fleet pretty easily. And yeah, so but all of my oxy torpedoes were on my subs, and then I put all my subs in a long commission right as I was recording this video, so I'm not going to wait 10 hours to get those back and do this. So I'm just going to try and do this with a defensive kind of survival fleet. So what do we see here? We get 2 carriers, so that's really nice for clearing, and you're gonna need it. There are a lot of damage. You can see this screen is just filled, and any of those like yellow shots right there are pretty much killer. Those do so much damage. I mean, the blue shells or shots are probably some of the weakest shots here, and they still hit pretty hard. The purple ones also don't hit too bad. The funny part is having those things shoot from behind you actually gets around a lot of ship's shields. You're going to have to use carriers as defense. Those orange shots right there are also very damaging. I actually, the first time, one of these times I ran without a beaver squad, and basically you can't dodge around those, and they will pretty much kill you. This technique right there where you see that is so killer because those come up so fast and they deal a lot of damage, and if you try to get out of the way, you'll probably run into one of the yellow shells, which will actually deal you more damage. So you pretty much have to save your airstrikes for that little notion where they quickly shoot from the middle down. The blue does add up. All those blue little shots do add up. Those, yeah, there we go. So I ended up losing 2 ships, so we did not S-clear it, but we got to clear very early on in the event. So I'm not too disappointed at that. I will definitely retry this event again with my torpedo fleet. Here we have Warspite deals most of the damage. Centaur deals actually a lot of damage. She's a pretty good carrier, definitely the best light carrier, or yeah, best light carrier. We use Unicorn for healing and for just clearing, and yeah, we didn't get 4,500, which is a little bit disappointing, but we'll try it again once I get those oxy torpedoes. And this is really there right now. There have only been 4 other people who have cleared it on the server. So yeah, I mean, yeah, being the 5th one to clear on the server, it feels pretty decent. This score will be updated at the end of the hour, and that will put us in 4th. So not a great score. We'll have to retry again, but I will take it. So that's the EX clear for you guys, so you guys can get a sense of what the boss looks like, what to prep for. I think it's really going to be kind of a get the damage and gimp it really quickly. So we're going to take a look at the event shop. As you saw earlier, I basically got the 2 ships that are available in this shop, which is nice. Other than that, you're going to want this plane right here. This is a really good plane, torpedo bomber. I actually picked it up already, plus 10 did, and already threw it on my PvP team. As always, you're going to want your PR prints and any ships you miss. So let's get into why many of you are here, which is the polls. If you're wondering why I already have Intrepid, it's because I pulled her on day 1 when I did my 3 daily builds. So I guess good luck for this event. So let's get into the polls. You all know it, 2% for the SR ships that are not available elsewhere. So we'll start off with 10 polls and see what we got. We can't have as bad of an event as we did with the Russian event, but yeah, starting off not too hot. 2 rares, we got a common, more non-event exclusive ships. Come on, I just want 1 in the first 10. Yeah, well, ouch. I don't think I can get any. Oh, okay, I only have 8 spots available. The pains of being free to play. We got to do this retire. Try to use the quick retire here. The new feature is actually kind of nice. It will take any ship that you already have a different ship or the same name ship that's locked, and if it's like, it'll be able to retire it. It doesn't do SRs. And I don't know. For most of the time, it's the same amount of clicks for me, so I don't know. So we'll do 8 more here, although I just realized that I already had 2 waiting, so I'll be back to the same problem as before. But hopefully, oh gosh, hopefully we'll get an event exclusive ship in this batch. So I think we are up to 18 pulls total, and or 36 cubes. So come on, alrighty, come on. This, oh, I saw that purple, I was hoping, and back to deleting all of these. Yeah, we're just gonna do this manually because the quick retire, I delete these ships. I don't have any of them saved anyway because I am on a free-to-play dock space budget, so we are going to have to delete them all. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that Gaskane Muse ship. Oh, another elite that's not event exclusive. All right, so we're not doing well on the banner. Hopefully, so starting to look like last event. Although, to be fair, I did get Intrepid in like my first 3 pulls on the first day, so I can't be too sad about that. I'll be kind of sad if I end up pulling another one of her, though, because, you know, I want other ships in the banner. But, you know, gold bullions for free. I guess we'll have gold bullions from the... Oh, there we go. The controversial ship comes first. Or I guess first on camera. So, oh, another one. Okay, so we got two of the non-SR ships. That's okay. I mean, I need to collect them. I'll probably get duplicates of them, because just if I do enough of these pulls, that's just going to be what happens. Oh, there you go. There's a duplicate. All right, so I got 2 of her. Saves me a bullion. Not like I have four elite bullions sitting in storage waiting already. Oh, okay, we got another one. So more bullion fodder, basically. We'll just keep those off to the side and save us a bullion so that we can get the Under the Mist. Okay, Black Cat Syndrome. I don't really think either of those ships are going to be useful at all. I know they leaked the data mine a little bit early before the event, and I thought a lot of the ships were... They're not bad. They're just kind of uninteresting. No really cool mechanics, I guess. They're all gimmicky. They all have this kind of like niche. One of them's niche, I believe, is like literally increasing your opponent's fleet. So that's fun. All right, let's build 5 more. I think that should keep us under having to like keep. Yeah, I think that's how many spots I have left. All right, so we got to get 2 more SR ships. Oh, of course, the SR ship we don't need. So, oh yeah, we only have 1 more SR ship because I actually grinded for 1. That was actually a really lucky drop. So that's another thing. So, so we got a gold bully on there. So I think we're just missing Reno, and I think that's the only ship that we're missing. Well, the only ship out of here. I'm gonna be wrong. Might be missing one other ship. I think no, because the other ship is only obtainable. Oh, now I'm getting confused. Well, we'll keep pulling because, you know, we need to get Reno, so we'll just wait to get Reno. And we got a lot of duplicates so far. All right, 5 more. We'll do another 5 and keep pulling. I guess I should be waiting for the gold. So if it's not gold, I should just like... All right, look. Oh, okay. We only have 4 spots left. So, oh well. Just retire and keep going. Sorry if we have to keep going through all this retiring. It's whatever. But we'll get there eventually. We got plenty of cubes and gold stored up in storage for this run. I'm more prepared than I was for last event. But I have lost track of how many cubes I have spent. It's not too bad so far, but we're doing okay. So I think, definitely not 10. We're gonna do 4 because that's how many open slots we have left. And all right, come on. I want to get them all on camera so that I can have them on like day 1 that the event's open. Well, I guess technically day 2. I don't know. The full event's not open for the first like day, so we're gonna call this day 1 of the full event being released. Okay. Oh, there we go. Reno. Okay, so this ship, I've heard, I don't know. When I read of the ship, it's kind of interesting because it's like a mix of Sirius and San Diego, but she's got such bad non-AA stats. Like her AA stats, I thought were nuts. Like, look at that. Firepower, D. Oh, gosh. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, here she's like boosting carriers, and I think her other skill has to do with anti-air stat or abilities. So that's super nice. Yeah, definitely. Yep. Anti-air. Oh, and firepower a little bit. Her firepower is terrible already. So realistically, you're gonna have to put her with the heavy carrier fleet with probably other anti-air for a fleet that doesn't want to focus on the Vanguard. So, you know, World 13 definitely a prime candidate, but outside World 13, maybe World 12, I don't know. So we're just gonna burn these last 3 because, you know, we got the ships that we wanted. So technically, at this point, we are still missing 1 ship left from the event, and that is the ship that you get from clearing 10,000 points. And lucky us, we did clear 10,000 points, and so we'll go over it over there. Wow, my cubes are under 300. Yikes. But yeah, so here it is, the last ship. She's a sub, so not really useful. She's not really a good sub, but for collection purposes, get that fleet tech in there. And now we officially have all the event exclusive ships here, done with the banner. Here they all are, lined up and set, not including the duplicates. And yeah, that wasn't too bad. This is one of the, you know, now I can just take the event pretty easy. Everything's done. And what do I think about ships here? Intrepid is like basically like a different version of Essex, all balanced aircraft carrier, but nothing that's going to be super relevant for PvP because she still has all of the carrier issues. Bremerton is actually a really good cruiser. She's like a Baltimore. If you've missed Baltimore, she's a great pickup. And even if you didn't miss Baltimore, she's still really good. She's probably going to be one of the better PvP ships here. And luckily for anyone who is struggling with the event, she can just be picked up for 8,000 points from the event. And that's actually not hard to get. Casablanca, increase your opponent's strength. What? Okay. Reno, she's an AA thing, so if you miss Sandy's retrofit, or if you just can't green Seattle right now, she's like a good option. And then we got the destroyer. Yeah. Okay, so here they, oh, this is funny. Marblehead. Yeah. Okay, so this is the new dorm set, by the way, that is in the background. Right? She looks so weird just sitting there, so we pick her up. What? And okay, when you put her in water. All right. I do like the new dorm set, though, so you can pick that up for, I think it was like 1,600 or something, decor coins. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed getting a rundown of the event. I spent a lot of time trying to rush through this event so I could get this video out early for you guys, anyone who's looking at trying to do this event. And I hope it's helpful. If you want more videos like this, let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. I have a meta-analysis video that's going to be coming out next week, and the advanced guide also going to be coming out probably sometime late next week as well. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time.